Welcome back to the SunaStats Football Podcast. I'm your host, SunaStats, and what a dramatic World Cup opener we witnessed in Seattle. For 45 minutes, for 60 minutes, for almost 70 minutes, Egypt were on the verge of making history. Think about it. Since their first World Cup appearance in 1934, Egypt had never won a World Cup match. 92 years of waiting, generations of fans dreaming of that moment, and in Seattle, it felt like the curse was finally about to end. The Pharaohs came out fearless. In the 21st minute, Imam Ashura delivered a moment that Egyptian fans will never forget. The Al Ahly midfielder unleashed an absolute rocket from 20 yards out, smashing the ball beyond Thibaut Courtois and into the bottom corner. The Egyptian supporters erupted. The noise, the passion, the belief. You could feel history getting closer with every passing minute, and Egypt weren't just defending a lucky lead. They were competing with one of Europe's biggest football nations. They were organized, disciplined, and dangerous on the counter-attack. Before halftime, they nearly doubled their advantage when Mustafa Ziko forced a brilliant save from Courtois. Then came Mohamed Salah. On his captain's shoulders rested the hopes of an entire nation. Early in the second half, he rose for a header that looked destined for the net, only for Courtois to produce another huge save. Ashur had a chance on the rebound but couldn't keep it on target. Those moments would prove costly because great teams have great players. And Belgium had a weapon waiting on the bench, Romelu Lukaku. The Belgian striker has barely played this season because of injuries. Questions surrounded his fitness, questions surrounded his form, but football can change in seconds. Rudi Garcia introduced Lukaku in the 66th minute, and almost immediately everything changed. His physical presence created chaos inside the Egyptian penalty area. Thomas Meunier drilled a dangerous cross across goal, and under pressure from Lukaku, Mohamed Hani could only turn the ball into his own net. Heartbreak, pure heartbreak. One moment separated Egypt from history, and suddenly the game was level. Belgium pushed. Kevin De Bruyne had already rattled the post earlier. Lukaku's arrival gave them a completely different threat, yet Egypt refused to collapse. They fought, they battled, they defended every blade of grass, and when the final whistle blew, there were mixed emotions everywhere. On one hand, Egypt will be devastated. They were minutes away from their first World Cup victory, but on the other hand, they stood toe-to-toe with Belgium and earned a point against one of the strongest teams in the tournament. This wasn't the Egypt we've sometimes seen at World Cups. This team looked brave. This team looked competitive. This team looked like it belongs on football's biggest stage. The history books will show that Egypt are still searching for their first World Cup win after 8 matches. But if they continue performing like this, that wait may not last much longer. And perhaps the biggest lesson from this match is simple. Africa's giants are no longer showing up just to participate. They're showing up to compete. And Egypt have just sent a message to the rest of Group G. The Pharaohs are here and they are not going away quietly. I've been your host, SunaStats. Until next time, enjoy the football.